Bonjour, Jokuinosomes Vendredi. It is a Friday. Non, je suis à la maison. C'est une journée de pluie. Look at that. Oh, no, that's terrible. Okay, so, let's see. Today is Friday. Oh, you know what? Let's talk a little bit about the stuff that I wanted to buy. I already did some research and oh boy, it is interesting. And I want to put some into perspective per se, because yes, spending $1,500 it's a lot of money, but I have some good for me it's a good example to navigate around. All right, so let's begin with the results of the research. So I want to show, but it's too dark right now to show. Then I decided, do I want to do it? You know what, let's go for it. Okay. But before we go to that part, first thing first, game dev, like I said, it is technically not on schedule, but then again, it is slowly moving, so that's that. And today we're gonna do at least, today we have to do a few things. Unfortunately, part of it is video editing, and because of that, I really need to do the research of getting a new device, because I can't take it anymore. Because there's so many things I want to do at the same time. I cannot. And I'm supposed to record a game video today as well and do some video editing. Okay, anyway. That one I have to do it because I have to upload it to YouTube. I try my best to upload every other day. At first I want to do daily, but kind of fail. There's too many things. More on that later. Okay, so the device costs $1,499. The one that I wanted to buy, it's all sold out right now for the pre-order. But then again, I am not in a rush to buy, because the results is that for $2,000. Okay, so after all the research, I dig a lot, and I did say if I'm going to spend more than $2,000, might as well just get a laptop. The answer still stays, because the laptop I can easily get 32 gigs worth of RAM, which is very important for video editing. Game dev, not much. It's mainly for video editing. RAM is the key thing, followed by processor. Hard disk space doesn't really matter. Doesn't really need graphic card in a way. Okay, we still need a decent graphic card, but we don't need the top end. So laptop 32 gigs worth of RAM, which is one of the key thing. I want to go for 64, but 64 is like 3,000 to 4,000. That is crazy. Okay, and of course processor will be better when I go a bit higher. Next part, the graphic cards. Of course, the graphic cards on the laptops are definitely way better than all the handhelds. Literally, I just want to be clear on that. Yeah, the alternative to a laptop, I could get myself a Mac Mini, which is about the same, almost the same price, $1,399, $100 less. The downside for the Mac Mini is that I need to have at least my own keyboard and mouse. I need to plug into the monitor, so I need to get some extra extra stuff to plug into it. It's not all in one, like a laptop. But then again, looking at the price of the Mac Mini, $1,400 compared to a $2,000 laptop, I think the price is about there. Yes, the Mac Mini doesn't have I wouldn't say super powerful graphic card, but the way Mac Mini did it is great for video editing. That's the reason why I put it up there, because I really need a device for video editing. Yeah, because I want to process 4K vlogs, and right now I've been putting on 1080p because my processing power is just not worth it. No, it's not worth it. It's not fast enough for a quick turnover. And if I have a dedicated hardware, then I can leave it rendering while I do other stuff. So, see, double, right? That's two things. That's the reason why I want a new device. Okay, so with that is out of the way, now we go to the device itself, because like I said, $2,000 and above, might as well just get a laptop. I already checked the price, the pre-order price, plus tax and whatnot, $1,700. Yeah, it's 116 something. I just forgotten. I just rounded up to 17. Not bad. Not bad indeed. Free delivery. If you're going to spend so much, they have to give me free delivery. Unfortunately, Canada Post is on strike, so Don't know whether they're going to use Canada Post, which is I highly think they will do it rather than doing like FedEx or stuff. Yeah. Okay. So that's number 2. Alright, so here comes number 2. The price that I've paid, $1,006. We're gonna go cross-check with the original Legion Go. So it's Legion Go 2 versus Legion Go 1. $400 difference. The extra things that I get is better processor, double the RAM, which is one of the key things, 32 gigs rather than 16. So that's a very, very good thing. 512 terabyte, 1 terabyte. Basically, I double my storage. 512 GB right, worth of storage. So, but that one not really a big issue because upgrading storage is technically cheap. So the one that I care the most is processor and RAM. Actually, it's the other way around: RAM, processor. Yeah, because the processor doesn't really give a extra. The problem is also that as well. The processor doesn't give any extra power, a leg up versus the previous generation, but at lower wattage, if I were to play game, it is much more efficient. So that's helps a little bit when I want to play game. Yeah, that's about it. But the 32 gig was the deal. Was the key feature that I really, really wanted. Okay, so that's that. Now, move on to the second device. The second device is an Xbox ROG Ally X and 24 gigs. Between the new version, it's a refresh. I'm going to call this a refresh rather than a new, like ROG Ally 2 or X2, because RAM stays the same, 24GB to 24GB. And for the storage, 1TB to 1TB, no change. Literally no change. The only change is the processor. And guess what? It's a $200 hike up. So with that, the information that I have, I'm going to use that as a gauge to say, okay, you know what? That means for the Legion Go to the Legion Go 2, if I were to just upgrade the processor, or if it's just a processor upgrade, is $200. Okay, fair enough. However, the RAM from 16 to 32, if I were to compare to laptop and desktop, unfortunately, it is a little bit overpriced. But then again, it is not upgradable. That's one downside to any of this handheld thingy. It is not upgradable. So I will close with this. Out of all the calculation, Legion Go 2, the one that I wanted, the one that I say it might go above $2,000 and I found out it's $1,499. I think that's the best choice overall for the hardware that I get. And of course, the screen is bigger compared to ROG Ally. So maybe that extra money can say, okay, bigger screen, OLED. Actually, OLED and IPS, not really also a big deal for me. Yeah, not a big deal. So at the end of the day, because of the price, not say price drop, because of the price announcement, it is much lower than what I convert. If I convert directly from US dollars to Canadian dollars, then the Legion Go 2 is the best possible choice. Yes, it is still expensive. It is still a premium product. It is still a luxury product. And yes, it is still not the best if I want to compare directly to a laptop or I compare directly to a desktop for the same price tag. Yeah, that's it. I'm just paying for premium. And the car and the comparison that I can make is literally, why should you buy an iPhone or why should you not buy an iPhone and just buy a normal phone, simpler phone, a cheaper phone? Answer is, it's a premium product, because what iPhone can do, no, what a cheap phone can do, iPhone can do. What an iPhone can do, mainly the main thing, right, which is call, SMS, WhatsApp, okay, and all those stuff, up to no, I'm not gonna add Facebook in because that's something else. A cheap phone can do it as well. And talking about that, the Google Pixel phone that I've bought, not say slightly regret, but I hardly use it, and that is a problem. It is a problem for me right now because I don't use it every day. If I use it every day, then problem solved. Anyway, it is a long video for today. I'm gonna put a title inside. This is gonna be a title vlog. Yeah, I'm gonna make this a title vlog. It's just too long for me not to put a title vlog. And that's it. Je devrais domain. Yeah, take too much time. See ya.